Morning, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? And today what I have to review here is an Edwards by ESP. It's the Tetsuya signature model. Tetsuya is the bass player from a band called L'Arc-en-Ciel or L'Arc-en-Ciel, and they are a Japanese. I know it is a French title, but they're a Japanese hair band or hair rock band or visual kei band. Not really of the particularly hardcore variety. There are some pretty hard, heavy visual kei bands, but their brand is not quite. It's not the hardest. But anyway, they're quite a famous band, very popular abroad as well as here in Japan. And this is the mid-range model or version of the of his signature bass, which usually the one he uses is an ESP one, or sorry, a Lackland one, because ESP is making Lackland here in Japan for the Japanese market, and they're making very high-end Lackland instruments. So this is, of course, it's not going to be as good as the Lackland version, but you know, like as always with Edwards, they give you a very good quality build with quality components at a reasonable price. This is usually 160,000 yen new. This one is used, but in very good condition. Yeah, for me, basically, it's not the kind of bass that I am after. Sound-wise, it's not really what I'm looking for, but it plays very nicely, and it really cuts through the mix. Definitely, it's geared toward the genre. You know, so when you it's got a preamp on it which is called the ME3. I'm not sure who it's made by. It might be one of the mid-market Bartolini preamps, but you've got bass, mid, treble here, and I find that it's very treble centric actually, because, for example, the bass to me doesn't have like a whole load of boost on it. The mid has quite a lot of boost on it, but then the treble really brings things out. So what I'll do is I'll just demonstrate this to you using a backing track. By the way, you've got the pickups are bass lines by Seymour Duncan. You got your humbucker and your jazz single coil here, and here you've got a coil tap switch for the humbucker, front coil, both coils, rear coil. Simple. Goto 404 SJ bridge. That's a nice high mass, high end Goto bridge. Good very good hardware. GW11 tuning pegs by Goto as well. Again, very high end. So yeah, very good materials, nice construction. I really like the it's a 6 bolt-on neck. You've got easy access battery compartment there as well. There's no active or passive. There's no preamp through switch on this, but basically when you're at notch, essentially that's pretty much it. But the thing is, you don't have a passive master tone or anything like that, so it's a constantly active instrument, which is fine. I think on the higher end version you can bypass the preamp, but I'll just demonstrate to you this little riff that I recorded. And what I'll do is I'll start out flat with everything balanced. Okay, now let's boost the bass on that. Let's play it up here actually. Let's boost the bass. Okay, let's boost the mid now. That's starting to sound better. Yeah, and now finally let's boost the treble. There you go. So you can hear that really when everything is turned up, it sounds very good. That's the kind of optimum setting. Yeah, so that's nice when it's all dialed up. Now let's have a look at the different pickup settings. Let's go onto the rear pickup with everything at notch on the EQ. Okay, to me that sounds a little bit weak, but when you activate the preamp, let's activate just the mid here. Turn it right up, see how that sounds. Not bad. Let's try now boosting the bass. Yeah, that makes a difference, doesn't it? By the way, this is with the rear coil only, so this is like a 70s position. And then let's boost the treble. Yeah, to me it's just it's good. It's gonna cut through the mix nicely. Let's try that now with both humbuckers, both coils. That's better. doesn't sound. It doesn't have that honk. You know, not quite. It's not really an instrument that's for playing a wide variety of genres. And this is on the front coil. Yeah, that's actually it's nice, but it's different, isn't it? I mean, it's not like a classic sound at all. It doesn't have the creaminess that I personally like, but it's very good nonetheless. And if this is the sound you're after, it's great, brilliant. Let's go on the front pickup now, and just set everything at notch. And boost the bass. Alright, let's boost the mid. That sounds better. Yeah, so, and then boost the treble. Yeah. Yeah, and that's with everything boosted, and that was on the front pickup. So there you go. I think we covered everything. My verdict personally. I think it feels nice, looks great. It balances well. It's very comfortable. I like the neck. I like the satin finish on it as well. But preamp is just a bit. It's a bit too. I don't know what I'd call it, glassy or something, or brittle. For me, it doesn't have the warmth and creaminess that I like at the low end. That's just a personal preference, so. But otherwise, I mean, it plays great. It looks great. I like this. I like the quilted maple. It's not actually a proper 5mm top. This is a laminate top. On the high-end version, you'll get a proper 5A grade maple, flame maple top. But as this is the budget version, they're just using laminate top. Still, it has almost the same effect to look at. It's beautiful. And construction-wise, the back of this is ash. The body is ash. The top is maple with also this laminate put on top of it. And this model comes in two colors. There's this see-through Fiesta Red, or there's see-through Pink, which is not something. It's not my favorite color, but if you like that kind of thing, that's cool. Yeah, I like it. It's a good instrument. Even tone up and down the neck. I think for me the B string is very good. Yeah, it's got a really nice tight B string, and it's all good all the way up the neck as well. So there you go. That's the Edwards ET170 BD, the Tetsuya signature model in the mid-market range. Again, these retail new at $160,000 or $170,000 on average. This one is used, but it's in very good condition, and it's available now through my shop. So yeah, if you're interested in it, it comes with a great case. The case is high-end ESP. It's the same case that you get with the high-end ESP bases. No difference there. So it's like $130 worth of case you got there. And this particular one, this case is in like new condition. I don't think this bass was used very much. Might have. It doesn't seem to have been. The frets are still at about 80% or more. And there's barely a scratch on the body. There's a dint on the headstock, which suggests that there was had a brain fart moment and just banged into something, by mistake, as you do sometimes. Yeah. It's a good instrument. I like it, and I especially like that everything is notched on the EQ, so it makes it very, very easy to use in a live situation. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on. That's it. The ESP Edwards ET170 BD Tetsuya signature model. Oh, have a look at the tuning heads and have a look at the bolt-on construction, the back 6 bolts. Yeah. Nice instrument. Thanks for watching. Bye.